Carrying on from the last video, I was talking about the side stands and the fact that they feel flimsy. So I have short legs and a long torso, so I'm built like a duck. Not that useful. Um, the problem with that is a lot of bikes have 30, 31, 32-inch seat heights, and this is a problem for me occasionally. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So I usually use the peg to get on the bike. My last bike, the Kawasaki Versys X300, I used to use the peg all the time on that one because it's got a relatively high seat height for me, and it felt very solid. The problem is with both the Triumph and my Enfield, the the side stand doesn't feel that solid. When you put your weight on the peg, it feels like it's going to topple the whole thing over, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. But the Triumph isn't too bad because the seat height's quite low, so I can get on the Triumph without using the pegs. The problem's going to be when I stick a bag on the back. It's always the problem for me. When I put a bag on the back, I end up looking like a really fat ballerina trying to get on a circus bike. It's kind of stupid. So I have to figure out whether I trust these side stands or not, and that's what we're going to experiment with today. Let's see if we can make these bikes topple over. Hopefully not. So we'll start here with the Enfield, and here's the side stand. You can see if I just put some weight on the handlebar, it's moving quite a lot. So I find this to be quite high. This is easy, but this is quite high, and unfortunately whenever I swing my leg over, this is where I'm going to hit my leg on. Also, if I'm carrying a bag on the back here, that makes it even worse. So this is what it looks like when I normally get on. See, that's quite high for me. Seat height itself is fine. I'm almost flat-footed both sides. But that seat height, that hump there, is quite big. So now let's try it with the peg. And this is where it gets interesting, because if you put your weight on that, you can feel the whole thing just kind of almost collapse, and that front wheel likes to try and slide out that way. It'll do it though, I guess. Let's give it a go. Yeah, okay. It's fine. I mean, it works. You can do it. I don't have a lot of faith in it. I mean, I'm on concrete. It's tilted back slightly. It's on a slope. It's very stable, so I don't have a problem with it here. But and anywhere else, side of the road perhaps, I don't know that I would trust it. Let's try dismounting. Okay, so just sitting here on the side stand, nothing else holding it. Yeah, see, that tips ridiculously far over for me, or at least compared to what my old 300 did. That feels like it's got a lot of movement, and I still don't trust it. I still really don't trust it. Let's try it the other side. Yeah, see, it likes to bounce back a lot. And maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe you can comment and help me in figuring out what I need to do to trust this thing. But if I have to mount from this side, I think I'm SOL. Because I really do fear with my weight. I'm about 220. Just leaning on this, even if I lean over this way, across the bike, it's just going to tip. Let's try it. Let's try it and see. Yeah, it's tipping. Oh, did it. Yeah, it can be done. Still not sure I trust it though. So I don't have the same issue with the Triumph. Triumph's easy. Nice low seat heights. Quite girthy, of course, but it's relatively easy to jump on and off. Quite straightforward. But again, what if I've got a bag across the back here and I got to get my little legs over this? Yeah, I guess I can try the peg. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy. Now that side stand doesn't move half as much as the Enfield one does. That's really quite comfortable. But it's got more of a lean than the Enfield has. So I wonder what it's like getting on from this side. If I have to get on from this side, what's that like? It is hot here. It is so hot. And my pants keep sticking to my leg. Most annoying. Okay, so if I do this, oh, that feels like it's going to tip back already. Oh yeah, it can be done. That was a little ungainly, but not bad for a first time, I guess. I think I have trust issues. Fundamentally, I think the problem is I have trust issues, and I need to do this a whole bunch of times and learn to trust the bikes that they will actually stand up and stay where they should do while I get on them. Getting on them normally not a problem. Done that for years, but using the pegs, I don't know, man. That's on the Versys 300X. It was easy, very stable, very solid, felt good. On these two, not so much. I don't know why that is. So just have to see. All right, I think that just about wraps it up. See you in the next video.